So this is the Siren's invite or the Siren's invite. One of those two things. I'm sure you can go to Google and check. I'm feeling more like it's the Siren's invite. Anyway, this is by a person we've visited before on the channel, and this is Wreckbell Echo. You'll probably recognize that name, but you probably won't. So we have Bob. Jacob, you should say your name.
I'm Jacob. Alright.
Here, baby son. Okay. You want to read the author's note?
Alright. I do not own The Legend of Zelda in any way, shape, or form.
I own it in a triangle.
Anyway, after my first fanfic, Hey Listen, I Love You, I started thinking about Princess Ruto and Link, and so here we are. Warning, this fanfic is rated M for explicit sex and with Link and Ruto. If Link is doing it with a hammerhead shark lady is not your cup of tea, or if you're underage, turn back now. It's not too late to see in fanfic about a happy little elf. Hylian, you've been warned. P.S. This story is not a part of my first fanfic.
Was Hey Listen, I Love You the first one?
Yeah.
Wait.
No,
Didn't I get in a whole conversation with this person over YouTube, like in the comments and everything, and we did, yeah, shit. I emailed the person that read this, or somebody that knew the person that read this, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't remember anything about it right now, so don't worry about that. Anyway, we're gonna get into this.
Alright. Yeah, you can go first. Alright. So it's the Sirens and
Yeah. Link sat on the bridge just outside of Kakariko Village, his legs dangling over the railing. He looked down at his own image in the waters of the rushing river. Hey, I have an idea, said Navi. Link just looked up at his fairy friend, flying by his head. Let's go see Saria, she said cheerfully. Link liked this idea, but before he could say anything, but in the game, does he ever say anything? Something poked its head out of the water, and this shocked him and Navi, speechless. You are hereby ordered by Her Highness Princess Ruto.
This. Oh, can I just say? Actually, never mind.
Did you read ahead?
No, I'm just saying. Why they're like the reader is there in the story.
Yeah, this is.
Or the author is.
This is like a roundabout self-insert for sure. You are hereby ordered by Her Highness Princess Ruto to come by Zora's domain as soon as possible, said a male Zora's voice coming from the water.
Why are you even here? Asked Navi. We have a big problem, said the Zora. They have been led up to the Zora's domain, and we're now being shown to the royal chambers. Here we are. I have my business to attend to. I'm sure the princess will explain everything to you. He showed them to the large door and then left. Link opened the door and walked in.
Hello there, Link. How have you been? Said Ruto as she slowly walked up to him. Link just... Oh, hey, before I go on, at the end of this is the end of the paragraph, pretty obviously. Like, they just forgot to space it.
Yeah, I can see that.
Right. Hello, Link. How have you been? Said Ruto as she slowly walked up to him. Link just stood there, stunned, silent. What? Even though he had just seen the Zora male, he had forgotten that they did not wear clothing of any kind.
Well, that's kind of like cut to a universe where he's being fucked by a Zora.
Oh, yeah, there's that.
There's that. That's...
cut to a universe where fish wear clothes.
And humans just flop around on the ground naked.
And the fish are just like, yeah, they live in houses of like fucking water and shit. And they're like, check out my human farm. Yeah. I'm sure SpongeBob will go there at some point.
Oh god, it's just a full-grown human just in like a coffin tank that's full of water, and they just lay there.
Yeah, it's also Steven Hellenberg. They didn't wear clothing of any kind. The sight of a naked female in front of him made him feel, no, she is a Zora. You are a human, Hylian. But he could not get her out of his head. Seeing that Link was not going to speak for first, or ever, Navi thought she better say something, so she asked,
Why have you brought us here? Link, we Zoras are in trouble. Our race is near extinction. Only you can save us.
Oh, this will go by quickly. All she has to do is just pose in a lewd fashion, and Link fertilizes the eggs.
Oh, God. And then you use those eggs to unlock the next dungeon. I mean, I think that's how Majora's Mask went.
Something like that.
You gotta get the eggs.
Did you know you could sell the eggs at the curiosity shop for like 20 rupees?
No! Oh god, and then just that timeline ends with her never knowing that her babies are just dead somewhere or like pawned off.
Yeah, she never gets her voice back.
Oh god, okay.
But she can just make more eggs, you know, there's like thousands of those fucking things.
Who gives a shit about her children? She can just make more.
Yeah, really.
I mean, that's true. Link could not see how he could save the Zora race from being wiped out, but hey, he'd helped them before, he can help again. I don't get it. What can Link do? Is there some evil thing he has to fight? Asked Navi. Ruto grabbed Link's hand. Link was about to say something but got cut off when Ruto pulled him in and kissed him. If you haven't got it by now, Link doesn't talk. Haha. I'll show you how you can help, Link, said
That's
Ruto.
a good one.
Yeah, Link said. Said Ruto in the most sexiest voice Link had ever heard, and she kissed him deeply again, and for once Navi had nothing to say.
Navi watched as Ruto led Link to the far side of the room where a bed that looked like it was made out of mostly pink and blue coral. Is that how coral's spelled? That's coral, right? No?
Coral?
I don't think it's going to matter at this point whether it's a mistake or if I can't read, but it's blue coral. We know what it's supposed to be. And it lay half underwater. Link guessed that the Zora didn't dry out, so the Zora didn't dry out. Ruto swam out to the little islet of bed and gave come hither motion to Link.
Oh god.
He was still fully clothed, but he waded out like a sailor falling for a siren song. Oh, so it is this? Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
You know what? Good for you. That's a fitting name.
Yeah. Ruto pulled Link up onto the bed, and Link could see the bed was made like a beach. In the fact that half of it was tilted down into the water at a slope, and it felt. I'm just gonna restart that. In the fact that half of it was tilted down into the water at a slope, and it felt like sand under him. Uh-oh, said Ruto. We need to get you out of those wet clothes. That line is so overused, and I don't care. Link took off his trademark hat and started to undo his tunic, as Ruto helped by taking off his footwear.
Ruto like feet.
What?
Ruto like feet. You know, that would make sense for them. I don't think they have feet, so they probably would like feet, right?
Oh
but
God, yeah.
I don't like flippers, so on the other hand.
Oh god. Oh, there's nothing to work with. Ruto had waited so long for this, ever since Link had rescued her from inside Lord Jabu Jabu. Ruto had just about proposed marriage to him. He pulled off his shirt, exposing his bare chest, and both he and Ruto reached for his belt and pants, which also soon came off. Now he and Ruto lay there in the nude. Hey, Navi said, as she went about fishing Link's clothes out of the water. Be careful with these, and hello, I'm still here, you're not alone, you said, very annoyingly. Wait, that's not how you spell annoyingly. Annoyingly.
You are not alone, and it's all like the first letter capitalized, so they turned that all into like a story title or something.
But Navi's cries went unheard as the two continued their naked makeout session.
In Ruto's mind, she was doing this so the Zora race could continue. She was trying to get Link to impregnate her, so that's not how it works with fish. That's okay. That's fine. She was trying to get Link to impregnate her so that in the future there could be half Zora, half humans. That doesn't work that way either. Okay, Hylians, that would be 1/4 fish. That would not need to be in the water as much. Maybe Ruto is planning some kind of takeover. That would be scary.
Scary. I mean, this is pretty scarring. Scarring.
Scary.
Still kissing. Ruto reached down and took hold of Link's semi-erect manhood. One sec. She squeezed, and Link moaned into her mouth. She giggled as she broke the kiss. Are you ready? She asked, eyes still closed from the kiss. Link nodded. Ruto snaked down Link's hot-blooded body till she was face to face with Link's crotch. She looked up wait, what? She looked up and her and Link locked eyes as she opened her mouth.
And
then took as much of Link's hard member into her cool-blooded mouth as she... Actually, that wouldn't feel very good on your dick. Like, cold? I mean, maybe. I'm not a fan.
There's a Tech 9 song in which the song's called 7 Words, and the idea is she puts hot water in her mouth and sucks her dick like that. I don't know if that's any good. Never tried it. But there's a line in the song in which it said, "Fuck the hot water, she used the crushed ice."
And there's a line in the song.
She'll make you nut twice.
There's a line in the song. She'll make you nut twice.
Yeah.
Alright,
Brimley would say that.
The next little
God
paragraph.
rest his soul.
I'm gonna read the next little paragraph.
Why?
Oh, well, no, it's tiny.
Okay.
Navi watched in morbid fascination as Ruto started to suck off Link, and she couldn't hide the fact that she felt turned on by the sight of Link and the female Zord.
Ruto had been going up and down on Link with her mouth for a few min, and touching herself with her left hand, playing with Link's balls with her right.
Oh, yeah.
Now, suck my balls.
Oh, God.
Do you remember that? It's okay, we can always get rid of that.
Yep, we
That felt
can.
weird.
That's what we're gonna do.
That was weird.
We're gonna delete that.
All of it?
Where were you?
I'll just restart. Ruto had been going up and down on Link with her mouth for a few min, and touching herself with her left hand, playing with Link's balls with her right. Suck my balls! And now both her and Link were dripping wet. Link is wet with spit, in case you didn't get that. Thanks, author. You know what? Where would I be? Where would I be without these author's notes in parentheses?
Yeah.
Ruto moved up to sit with a leg
Ruto
on
removed to Ruto.
Ruto removed. Delete.
End of fanfiction.
Okay, so Ruto moved to sit with a leg on either side of him, and Link laid back, which was easy to do because the bed was tilted down into the water. You know, if you're writing well enough, then you don't really need to put author's notes in for me to understand what the fuck's going on.
Alrighty, author note, and then immediately she aimed her pussy.
Yeah, she aimed her pussy up with his erect penis and sat down. He entered her. Ruto screamed as her hymen broke, and a small amount of yellow blood dripped onto Link's belly. I'll explain later.
Oh,
thanks.
okay.
Link felt sorry for taking her virginity, but on the other hand, she was taking his. Ruto didn't mind. In fact, in her mind, Link and her were already husband and wife, or at least meant to be. She started to pump up and down, and move side to side. The feeling of this new feeling of Link being inside her was amazing. Link enjoyed the feel of Ruto's tight pussy squeezing around his cock. It was heavenly.
Okay, I'll give you the privilege of reading this next sentence.
Navi had landed on the shore on the ground and started fingering herself. She liked watching. Okay, yeah, we got a Navi cuckold here. There's tons of content.
Link had started playing with Ruto's tits, squeezing them.
That's tits with 2 T's.
Tits. Tits, squeezing them and tumbling her nipples. And because her... Kirby's tilt and tumble her nipples, I don't know. And because her and Link had never done this before, both of them were nearing climax. Link! Look!
I could put that in there.
Please. Alright, we're gonna just cut that.
Moron!
I'm gonna come. Ruto and getting louder and louder. Link could only grunt loudly in agreement. Then they both looked as they heard a loud moan, and then they saw it. Okay. They saw Navi laying on the ground across the pool, and a little puddle coming from Navi spilled on the floor.
The fact that they remembered that they were being watched now was enough to send them both over the edge. They both came in unison, Link shooting his seed deep into a womb. The juices ran down their legs and into the water because of the bed. Link's She didn't put that in there as an author's note. I figured she would.
I didn't
Or
really
he
know
would,
what the
I don't know.
Hey, I don't even know where we're at in the story because she wasn't telling me where to go, and she wasn't there to help me get through. So I don't know.
Yeah, 2 out of 10 out of the fan holding.
They both lay there in the afterglow. Hoo-hoo, whoa, said Ruto, out of breath. She looked over and saw that the fairy Link had come in with, curled up in a ball of sleep, her fingers still in her own pussy. Link, she looked over at her lover. Link was also asleep. I said, oh my god. Link was also asleep. I love you, Link, said Ruto, and Link mumbled something in his sleep. Ruto cuddled up close to Link. Oh well, she knew what he meant. The end.
You guys want an author's note for the end?
Yeah, to help you get through.
Yeah.
'Cause
I like the idea of Ruto. Oh, sorry, author's note. I like the idea of Ruto having a litter of baby fishlings. Eggs? Oh, right. I thought yellow blood was more likely because of the skin color. I don't know. I was thinking of Buzz Lightyear of Star Command, the TV
Negative.
show.
You know that.
HIV negative. You know, the female blue alien that turns yellow when she gets sunburnt. Anyway, thanks for reading to the end. Read and review. No flames or swearing, please. You were warned about this fanfic at the beginning. Thank you.
At the beginning. Alright. Well, you know what?
I got
Thank
this.
you. Final thing is thank you. Oh, you're leaving a...
You
All
know
right.
I'm gonna leave it.
Alright, you gotta do it voice, though.
2 out of 10. Period. Not enough hand-holding. Period. Got lost in the story. And
You were there
now
at
I
the
don't
end.
know where I am.
Yes.
Question mark. I better not even say who I am, but Cockadoodle Did seems to be a good. The author would like to thank you for your continued support. She did. She did that already. Or he, she, he,
They?
she.
You know?
Sparring? Alright, thanks.
Thanks.